Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Welcome back to the stream. We're just going to get a chart up really quick. All right. How are we all doing today? Good to see everyone in the chat. We got Holy Earth. Good morning, Lorna. Great to see you again. All the way from Alberta, Canada. Amazing. We have Mark. Mark, good day. Big day with NVIDIA earnings. Absolutely. Lorna says NVIDIA just got a big contract in China. Awesome. Coach Z, good morning to you. And boom, we have opened. Let me just get the clusters to be the right size. Come on. What's loading? There. Oh, no, wrong one. Almost. There we go. All right, we're going to bump this up to maybe 16. See how that looks. Yeah, 16 looks good. All right. I think we are ready. We're ready to trade. JB, good morning to you, man. How are you? So, since yesterday, let's go on to the 15-minute. Let's have a quick look at what we're dealing with. We did get that push up eventually yesterday. Back kind of close to the high of the day. And now it's kind of just sort of ranging. We're still very much in a range-bound market. If you look on the 15-minute chart, we're just kind of going sideways at this moment in time. So, up, down, up, down, up, down. So be interesting to see if we ever break, or sorry, not if we ever. Of course, we are going to at some point break the range. But will today be the day? Could be. I mean, we do have FOMC later on. But apart from that, pretty slow news day, nothing really major. Nothing's really come out also in the pre-market, just sort of here and there, nothing too spectacular. So I don't know if we're breaking the range today. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see. But either way, I'm sure there will be a trade. So let's just get all the gaps up. So we got these two gaps here. We literally opened on a gap right there, that little gap there. But yeah, we didn't take a trade, obviously. Opened on that gap, got another one below it, which would be amazing if we did test this gap here. That would be really good. So if price managed to come back down to here, I'm definitely looking for a long. Definitely looking for a long. But otherwise, there's really, again, there's not much in this market. We're just kind of sideways, a bit range bound. Got a gap at the top there, which we have kind of traveled through. It's kind of held a bit, but we've pretty much traveled through it. So I'm not putting too much emphasis on this gap. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But let's look how the volume in the open. So very bullish. Lots of buyers coming in. And yeah, there's not that much volume, to be honest. The Wood, good morning to you. ZT Content, good morning as well. I'm not gonna chase this market because we are near the high of the range. I'm going to be very careful being bullish, but ultimately I am more bullish in this market than I am bearish at this moment in time. However, I wouldn't be opposed to taking a short position either. So if the opportunity strikes, I'm going to be very kind of 50-50 on this market. If I see a good bearish opportunity, I'll take it. If I see a good bullish one, I'll take it. I'm going to try rid myself from a bias and try be a bit more flexible and a bit more scalpy with the trades, in, out, rather than try and hold too much. Because holding recently in the last couple of days has kind of shot me in the foot. So I'm going to take whatever the market gives me, get out, jump back in, get out, jump back in. A true scalper, that's the kind of approach I'm going to take, unless we get a good breakout. If we get a good breakout the range, then yeah, okay, we can start looking at holding these trades a bit. But until then, yeah, scalper, scalp. At this moment in time, there's not really much. I mean, there really isn't much to look at here. We haven't got that much structure. We got a high up here. think that's the high of the day, actually. It is the high of the day. So we've got the high of the day not far away. Be nice if we actually get there, and then we can see what happens in the volume. And then we can start making decisions. But buyers are buying it up, though. You can see buyers trying to come back in, trying to hold this line here. But again, I'm not going to be interested in buying just yet, considering how close we are to the high of the day. It's just not worth it. And because we are in a range, if anything, near the high, I'm going to be looking to short more than actually buy. So we shall see. Ooh, bit of sell pressure coming in now. Andy, good to see you. Morning. YM just tanked 280 points. Damn. Look at this. Yeah. Proper range bound market. All right. If we can get lower down again. Yeah. Really range bound. Again, get close to the high. Sellers came back in. Boom. Pushing it down. And I'm going to guess when we get close to the lows or at the lows of this range, buyers are going to step back in, push it back up potentially. But ideally, I would love for the market to get to, 29,000 on the dot would be great. Oh, something's happening. Look at this. What an absolute sell-off. Completely took out the open. Okay, interesting. Buyers are jumping back in, but again, I'm going to wait a little bit. I feel we can actually get to this area. These sellers mean business right now. I'm going to load up my cash account real quick. Okay. Get that up. Remove the pen tool. Here we go. All right. Everything's locked and loaded. Let's double check this account is the brackets all right. Yep, that's good. Everything's working. All right, we are locked and loaded. We are ready. We're ready for a trade. Come on, NQ, let's get down. I'm going to bump these up to 20, actually. The clusters are a bit small. That's much easier to read. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, a lot of sellers still trying to push this market down. I want them to go down a little bit more. 29,000 around then. That would be nice. I want these buyers to fail at the moment right now. And we push down a bit more. If we break below 29,000 around here and sellers are still happy to sell, then I'm gonna be looking way more bearish on this market. So let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Buyers are trying to hold it here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're actually propping it up. Oh, damn. They're making a bit of progress, these buyers, but I'm not falling for it. If anything, again, don't want to go short at the lows, but if anything, I'm still short on this market. There we go. There's the sellers coming back in. But see how quick that moved the moment they appeared? Candle already, it's so quick. We're already halfway down. The moment you see that, this is what I don't like about the open. The moment you see the move, it's already too late as a scalper. So you kind of want it to calm down a bit, But sellers are not doing that well. I mean, they posted a bit of volume. They're still, they're adding to their position. You can see the numbers are increasing on the sell side, lower down. Oh, another 100 there. Buyers are trying to buy it up, but ultimately the sellers are happy to transact at the bottom, meaning they're going to be hard to break. They're going to be very, very hard to break. Buyers are, of course, still buying the dip. They've been doing this for the last few days, buying every possible dip. All right, here we go. Let's get this loaded up. Oh, come on. Come on, drop a little bit more. You're so close. Come on, a little bit more, a few more points. These freaking buyers. You came in too early. Don't come in yet. I'm going to check if there's any other low. Any other interesting low. Okay, yeah, we got a nice little... and a point of control. This is a great area. This whole area here is great. We got a gap, we got the point of control, and we got a nice low as well. A structure point. It's a very nice area. So I definitely want the market to get in and around here. See the sellers get trapped, buyers come in quite heavy, and hopefully we can get a nice push up. That's the plan. That's the plan, Batman. Are you kidding me? Look at these buyers. They're coming in early. Coming in way too early. I'm not going to chase them, though. I am holding out for that area. You freaking kidding me? Don't leave without me. Really? Really? How far away did it get? 7 points away. Nifa, good to see you. Are you kidding me? Look at these buyers. They came in a bit early. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. They hesitated too long, and now too many puts to have to go up and deplete. Yeah. That's probably one of the most annoying things the market can do. When you see your trade line up and it gets so close to, where your entry would be, you're just waiting and you're only a few points away, and then potentially the move happens and you're like, ugh. You don't want to chase it now because this might be the move, but it might not be. There's absolute possibility it could come back down into this area and then make the real move. But that FOMO really does kick in when you see the market leave without you and you're like, I should be in this trade. The FOMO really does kick in. But it's fine. It's all good. We'll get another opportunity, won't we? Yeah, it's not looking great, though. It's not looking great for the sellers to bring it back down. Look at all these sellers at the bottom here. Yes, we do have buyers at the top, but I don't think they're panicking that much. We've got sellers coming in, not doing that much damage. Buyers are now buying relatively the top as well. I'm thinking another 10 points up before down ES. I hope so. I hope so, Justin. I want to get into this market, man. I want it to allow me in. Come on. Just drop to that gap right there. I just want to see it go boom, down. Sellers get trapped. Lots of sell volume. All sellers. Buyers come in heavy here. Start propping it up and boom, 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 boom. We go back up. That's what I want to see. That is ideally what I want to see. Come on. Almost got back to the high of the day. Absolute joker. That was a great move, though. But again, by the time you saw the trade, realistically speaking, by the time you saw it, it would have been around here. So your entry and your risk and reward is not actually that great because it moved so quickly. NVIDIA earning reports. So midday will pump, so I think a drop makes sense after they deplete a bit of puts. That makes logical sense to me as well. Absolutely. That does make logical sense. But we shall see. Come on. Ooh, good click. Good click. All right. Sellers are trying to come back in. Good. Good. Come on, sellers. We're getting eaten up. I'm going to make this 24 now. Each cluster is becoming bigger and bigger. Come on. It's looking very bullish. The way the buyers trap those sellers makes me want to go in for a buy here. But do I really want? Oh, just as I said that, boom, spike happened. You freaking kidding me, man? Missed that opportunity. You kidding me? That was annoying. That was annoying. That was beautiful. The way they trapped those sellers and then came in and then just that pop happened. Missed it. Never mind. Never mind. There's always another opportunity. That's the beauty of being a scalper. ZT Content says, not to be too optimistic yet, Sammy, but I got my first 2 wins just now based on a system I've developed and I'm quite confident about. Made $50 on 1 micro contract in 2 quick scalps. Amazing. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I like to hear that. You know, develop your own strategy, your own system, back test something you're comfortable with. Really, really good. Justin is short here. Justin, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. I do want it to drop down a bit. I want to be able to get into this market. But the way it's looking like we're going to break out the high of the day. I think we're breaking out. The buyers are, they're adding and adding. I just don't want to buy the top. Here we go. Here's the breakout. Almost. Come on. Oh, boom. See that volume spike there? Take profits, stops, everything getting triggered out. How did I miss that trade, dude? How did I miss it? Absolute annoying. All right, it's fine. Let's wait for a pullback. We can go back in. This might just be a false breakout. Could be. Let's see what the volume is saying. So we know some buyers and sellers got stopped out. Some buyers most likely took profit at the high of day. We're seeing sellers come back in, trying to short it. Buyers are adding, so they're aggressive. They're still adding, meaning there's a good chance this ain't a false breakout. Let's see how they fare up, though. But buyers are kind of willing to transact here. But they're kind of getting absorbed. You can see them adding, but they're not actually moving the market up. So it's not ready yet. Not ready yet. Definitely some people getting trailed out there. Oh, big chunk of buyers came in there. I might go in, wait for it. I just want to see. I want to see. Are those buyers still coming in? 40, 50, 30. Sellers are still absorbing them, though. But I saw a nice chunk of that -5. I can have a stop right below there. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And God knows where the TP is. That can be anywhere. But I'm, like I said, I'm scalping this shit. I'm not waiting. Where that -5 is, I can't remember the exact number, but a buyers just absorbed a huge amount of sellers right there. So I'm hoping those buyers keep coming in. Oh, big sellers coming in. Come on, knock them back. Knock them back. Nah, this might not work. Nah, we're out. Okay, so it's okay. Oh, again, the big buyer came in, but they're not pushing the market up much. Again, they're coming in. Oh, look at those sellers came in. All right. I think we're going to have a bit more of a pullback before we go long. This could be it here. 50, 29, 22, 30, 60. There is buyers coming back in. I'm going to go one more time. Let's have a stop again around here. Let's see if buyers can do it. If not, we'll have to wait a little bit. Come on, where are you, buyers? Ah, shit, we just got wiped out by huge sellers. This might be a false breakout. I think the sellers might bring it all the way back down. Holy crap, look at that. Damn. Damn. They are serious. Look at that. Buyers are buying it back up again, though. I might go in my cash here. All right, I'm going to enter on my cash. This is a bit of a better price. All right, I'm in. Fuck. There we go. All right, set the stop. All right, I'm in my cash account. Stop at 10. Let's do 108. Okay, good. Shall I jump in on Ola Prime? It's a bad price. I'm in at 148. 148. Oh, I got a bad price on my cash as well, actually. It's fine. It's fine. I got my finger on exit. Come on, keep it propped up. I could jump in on the Ola Prime account as well, but I can't manage 2 accounts at once. Oh, that doesn't look good. I only see buyers come in. Nah, I'm out. I'm getting out. Damn, those sellers are powerful. They're not fucking around, these sellers. Damn. All right, I think we're making another rotation all the way back down. Maybe we can actually get down to this area now, potentially. Maybe that was all it is. False breakout. We can actually get to this area now. I think we're still very much in the range. It wasn't a true breakout. All right, fair enough. Just load up another. Get ready for another trade on the cash. What am I doing? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just trying to sort this out. All right, that works. All right, that works nicely. Cool. All right, we're at the point of control for the day, but I'm gonna wait for this area here. I want this area, man. I want 2,900. Well, let me say 29,000. Come on. Oh, sellers are coming in heavy. Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum bum. Point of control is just faffing around there. 41, 62, 71, 80. Bit of buy pressure coming in at the point of control. This could be. I might go in again, actually. All right, I'm going to go in for a buy again. Let's see if I have a bit of a bigger stop. Let's see if these buyers can actually prop it up here. I'm not in my cash, though, annoyingly. I'm trading 2 different accounts, all different trades. All right. Nah, it's too late for my cash account. I'm not. It's a bad price. I should have jumped in with that account, but never mind. It's fine. Annoyingly, it's looking quite good, actually. Come on. It looks like the point of control may hold up here. 22, 8. Oh, big sellers again. Jeez. They don't fuck about, do they? What is wrong with them? They just came out of nowhere again, just dumping a huge amount of orders. Like, chillax, sellers. It's not that deep. Come on, buyers. Let's buy that up again. I mean, realistically speaking, my stop should be here, to be honest. But I can manage it. All right. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. That is so bad for the buyers. If buyers do not get it above 100, we're out. That is terrible. If anything, I'd reverse here. Can you reverse on this platform? I don't think you can. No, you can't. I'm getting out of that trade. That was terrible. Did you see what just happened there? I hope you guys managed to see what actually just happened there. That was terrible for the buyers. Absolute diabolical. They came in and instantly got wiped out. No, thank you. But there's no reverse button here. I don't see a reverse button. But it's fine. Buyers are still coming in. This whole point of control area is a bit meh, to be honest. Come on. Do something. Come on. I'm waiting for this area. This is my next trade. Down here. Down here. Come on, sellers. Get down here. That's it. Come on. Keep going. Give me a trade. That's it. Keep adding. Come on. Good. 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 Good, 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 good. Very good. All right. Sellers are doing okay. Let's see what the chat's saying. While we wait for it to go down here, which hopefully it does soon. Put shook. It's time to hammer. That said, I should have held on to one of the trades, which was a buy at the very low of this up move. I need to learn to hold on to the winners. It's very difficult with a small account. Absolutely, it's very difficult. Back in short, I don't think it's done. Justin, you're definitely right. Yes, Sammy, good place to buy. Yes, get out. Yes, reverse. There was definitely a buy, but it wasn't a perfect setup, and overall pressure to the downside. Yeah, it was that right there. What happened? Buyers were coming in; they were doing all right, and then here there was like a big seller that just pushed it down. Then when I saw this happen, I was like, nah, there's no point even waiting to get stopped out. That is terrible for the buyers. This whole area is super choppy. Come on, just drop. Drop. If it just rotates up, I'm gonna be so annoyed, man. Just drop down, seriously. This is a very annoying market right now. Come on. All right, sellers coming back in at the point of control. Come on. There it is. Good, good, good. Oh, a bit. What's going on? Shit. Am I still live? Oh, connection lost. Don't tell me the stream's out. Am I still alive? Freaking YouTube bullshit, man. Why does the connection keep dropping? Am I live? Come on, please. Be live. It's freaking hot in this room as well. I don't think I'm live. I'm seeing viewers drop. Oh, I am live. Heng Wong. Oh, good. Okay, I'm still live. The connection dropped for a second there, and I genuinely thought the stream ended again. But I'm glad. Okay, still live. Great. I was a little worried there. So hard to not think of an overall agenda. They usually pump for Fed. So it makes sense to shake longs before, and maybe there is enough room from the dump so far this week. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. It's a very tough one. This is just one of those markets where if you have an agenda, long, short, whatever it is, So easy to get chopped up in it because it just doesn't actually extend anywhere. You know, if you're going long, okay, you're good for a while, and then boom, straight reversal. And if you're going short, you're okay for a few candles, and then boom, reverses. It's like, look at this volume, 375 on the buy side. This is madness. That is unusual amounts of volume, and that's real volume as well. That's not even stops or anything. That's real volume coming in, which is slightly suspicious in my opinion. Who is dump? You know what? That's such big volume. I kind of feel something's about to happen because it can't be stops. It can't be take profits. I'm going to go in long just based on that volume. If I'm wrong, I'm going to have my stop below that candle because that is a lot of buy volume in a random area. Let's see if they defend it. If not, no biggie. But I can't quite figure out what that volume is. Who is putting that much volume in a random area? That's like, we've seen that with the insider trading, right? I think something might pop soon. Insider trading might occur. So in this one, I am going to hold it because I feel something's about to happen and we're just going to get a huge movement up. I mean, I might be completely wrong. I don't usually want to trade in like the middle of like around the point of control. Is a bit, meh. You know, it's choppy as hell. But I'm kind of hoping this is some sort of insider trade here. If it is, I mean, my stop should really be bigger, but I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm not really seeing. I'm trying to see if they're defending that area. There's a lot of sellers still coming in. I'm not seeing much defense from the buyers. A little bit, but not much. I'm purely guessing something's about to happen. Because that doesn't make sense to me. This cluster of buyers does not make sense to me. It's not sellers getting stopped out. That doesn't make any sense, right? Because they would have been triggered here, they would have been triggered here. So it can't be sellers getting stopped out. It's not buyers taking profit. Because again, they would have been triggered here, they would have been triggered here. So it's actual fresh buying coming in a huge amount for a random reason. And I can't figure out why. So I'm just going to hope that they know something before I get stopped out. I'm going to get stopped out, haven't I? Come on, buyer. Tell me you know something. Tell me you're an insider trader and you know something's about to happen. I'm definitely not going in my cash account though. Not on that. No. It's too much of just a hunch. It's not actually based on anything other than it looks a bit weird and it's a bit suspicious that there's high volume there. So I'm not confident enough to actually put real money into it. Oof. I feel like my stop is a bit tight. Yeah, it's too tight. Because even if it is insider trading, they're not going to get out, are they? But I'm not seeing any real buy volume come in again. So I have no idea what that volume was. No idea what this was. Some buy volume coming in, but it's minor. It could still be insider traders though, couldn't it? If I see another big buyer just randomly buy, I'll jump in with them again. Oh, big sellers, big freaking sellers right there. Big buyer. Freaking hell, are you looking at this? Oh, shit. Those sellers are struggling. Something's about to happen, guys. This is very weird. The speed these contracts are coming in, something's about to happen. But you can make an argument. It's also there's huge sellers here for some reason. I don't know. Fuck it, I'm gonna go and buy again. I feel like that buyer knows something. They know something. They have to know something, right? Have a bit of a bigger stop. This is something's about to happen. Something doesn't quite make sense here. I just hope it is insider trading, because otherwise I am forked. This is not this is not gonna be good. But it looks like the market's gearing up for something big right now. The way the volume is coming in doesn't look right to me. It's gearing up for something. What it is, I truly don't know. Did anything come out? No news has come out. Dude, what is going on? Come on, dude. Give me some news. Show me that news candle. Oof, these freaking sellers. I can't make heads or tails of what's going on here. The buyers have kind of, again, in that candle, something happened in this candle. There were giant sellers coming in massive chunks, and then a big buyer came in as well in massive chunks. Something happened in that candle. But I don't know what. I really don't know what. And that buyer who came in, I mean, all right, if it was a legit buyer, their stops are more likely going to be lower down, so they wouldn't have been triggered out yet. But big chunk of buying happening. But again, they just get absorbed. Look, the market is not pushing up, even though they just posted a big chunk of volume. But the same with the sell side, a bit less on the sell side, but just look at the wicks. This is, ugh. I just feel that this is insider trading. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the sellers seem to be just as adamant as a buyer, but that was definitely one person in the market for some reason placed an order that just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. There is no reason why someone placed such a large order there unless they know something or they think they know something. Very rarely do you see just a random chunk of volume. I'm actually going to knock down the ticks per row to 8. I want to see what happened in that area. Yeah, it's one tiny, like, just look at the volume everywhere else, right? All normal, and then there's just one giant buyer for some reason. Why there? It can't be stops. It can't be take profits. Who the hell is that? Why did they do that? That's the big question right now. I can't figure it out. They must know something. That's my logic here. I mean, I surely hope they do. Oh, again, in and around that same freaking area. What is going on? What is so special about this price range at 29,096? Who is this person who keeps buying so much? Who wants to place bets right now that this is insider trading? Tell me in the chat. What do you think? Insider or just a random madman in the market? I really hope it's inside. Look at that. That candle is dreadful. Oh God, look at that. They're all at the top there. See, this just looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. Come on, insider man. Who are you? Has anything come out yet? Nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, but again, it could be someone doing a longer term position. We just don't know. If it's a longer term position, well, that's me screwed because my stop is a scalper's stop. It's not a swing trader, nothing like that. Not intraday, nothing like that. When did they place that order? They placed it at 2:59 my time. Was there anything scheduled? Nothing was scheduled around that time, so it wasn't someone front running scheduled news. 2:59. The red intellect says insider trading since morning. It was obvious they want to push it outside the opening breakout resistance zone. Interesting. Oh shit! I'm about to get stopped out here. Come on, hold, man. Come on, insider man, where are you? Trump, tweet something. If there's ever a time to tweet, it's now. Donald, I need your power. I need your magic, Donald. Tweet. Tweet. Oh, Donald. Oh, shit. I'm somehow in this trade. I should have been stopped out there. Donald, something's about to occur. Something's about to occur. I'm going to pop this down a little bit more, give it a little bit more room. Something is happening. Even if the news does come out, there's a good chance I'll just get stopped out and then boom. Yeah, I'm out. All right, fine. Donald, you let me down. Can you imagine if that happened? I think I would cry. I think I would actually cry if that happened. I don't know. It could be insider trading, it could be not. If it is, I mean, they're probably still going to hold. I haven't seen any kind of exit happen yet for the most part. So no idea. No idea. But that was very suspicious, that volume. Okay, we're finally in that area, though. We're finally in that area. But even the way the market's moving now with the volume, it feels like it's gearing up for something. Oof. I'm going to get ready, potentially buy in this area. Again, no buyers really coming in, a trickle here and there. Big sellers still going in short. The cumulative is flat as well on the day, by the way, which is usually a bit odd. I feel all right. Some buyers coming in. They got pushed down a bit. Nothing special yet. I might go in. We're in that area. All right, let's go in for another. Oh, only close. Oh, what happened? Did I put too much size on? Ah, there it is. Ah, you fucking kidding me? Is this it? Are you actually kidding me? Load. Financial juice. What's going on? Load. Dude. Dude. It was insider trade. This is. Are you freaking kidding me? Nothing's come out yet. What time was that? What time? That was 3:14 my time. What the hell? Come on, update. What was that? Nothing has come out yet. I don't know if that's financial juice being a bit slow. I do not know. But the volume that came in, this looks like this is definitely something that's weird here. This is insider trading. Something is about to happen. If that isn't it, then that's very. I mean, don't get me wrong. We knew this area is going to be of interest, but that kind of reaction, come on. And I didn't freaking get into the trade. Can you believe that shit? I missed it. I was saying all along earlier, oh, when it gets down here, I'm going to buy. Freaking kidding me, man. This is how trading is some days. You have a plan some days, and it just, I don't know, man. I don't know. You just do not execute in time. Oh, here we go. This is it. The Pakistani army leader may visit Iran tomorrow to announce final version of. It was insider trading. I freaking knew it was insider trading. I freaking knew it was insider. Yeah, there you go. Ah, fuck that, man. How was I in that trade? Got stopped. How did I identify it was insider trading? Got stopped out. Didn't manage to jump back in and missed the trade. That's bullshit, man. Today is not my day. Today is just not my day. And look at that. Nah. The universe hates me. It's a bit off topic, but I use TradingView Premium as well, and the unfinished auction option feature on the buy-sell footprint has proven profitable. Price often returns to high volume open auction. Nice. That I don't even know what to say at this point, man. I don't know how I fumbled that so badly. I don't think if there's ever an advertisement of how not of how to fumble a whole setup and trade, that was it right there. I fumbled it beyond comprehension. That was just absolute disaster. That was a shit show from me. A complete, utter shit show from me. But what can we learn from it? When volume doesn't make sense, red flag, be suspicious. It probably is insider trading, right? And I guess if it is insider trading, you know, people, they don't care about their stop loss. There is no stop loss. Maybe have a wider stop, allow for the swing to happen. I don't know, you know. I mean, look, it pumped up quite nicely, but it wasn't that extreme at the same time. There it is, yeah. At 3:14, it came out. Next round negotiations will be held in Islamabad after the Hajj season. There it is. So again, someone knew, man. Someone knew. By looking at the volume, someone knew, because it just didn't make sense. And they did it twice. For some reason, they did it twice at the same price level. No idea why. You know, you would have thought I don't know. But either way, when volume doesn't make sense in the market, you've got to question it, right? You have to question it. And we saw whoever this person was, they knew something. They had to know something. Couldn't have been stops. It couldn't have been take profits. It just because it would have been triggered here. If it was stop losses and take profits, they would have been triggered already because we already traveled to that area. And then randomly a big chunk of buy volume comes in for no real reason. It's suspicious, right? Absolutely suspicious. I mean, it could always be, yeah, it could be a madman, just someone being mad. But the way the volume was coming in and something, it was gearing up for something. You saw something just wasn't looking right. Unfortunately, this little downward move occurred. You know, what can you do? This little freaking push down occurred, and then in the, literally in the area that I've been waiting for, and then the news came out. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, and now that would have been a great trade. Would have been a great trade. It's because they're saying due to such high inflation, the politicians are not making enough money with their salaries to make a decent living, so they have to allow them insider trading. Yeah. Is that what they're actually saying? I don't know if that's a joke or if that's a legit thing they're actually saying. I mean, obviously, that can't be real, right? Identification on your part was on point. Execution just didn't happen. Execution was horrendous. I'm holding my hands up to that. That was the most horrendous execution on my behalf. I completely fumbled that. But that just goes to show you can be right in the market. You can identify things, but it just some days it's not your day, man. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like the universe doesn't align with you that day. And all right, fine, shit happens. But at least I'm glad, Lorna, I'm glad you managed to capitalize on that. You called it. I was in, gained 750. Well done, Lorna. I'm glad it worked out for you. But for me, unfortunately, yeah, I fumbled that shit big time. That was a complete shit show for me. But it is what it is. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't go on my cash account at least. I didn't have the balls to enter on my cash account. That would have been a really nice trade if I entered. Oh well. Oh well. Always another opportunity. All right, let's look at the bigger picture. Let's see what's going to happen. So, is there any more news that come out, or is that it? That is it for now. So you got a question? Who's the person front running this? Because it really was only one kind of entity. Don't get me wrong, because you saw there was a lot of people shorting, right? There were a lot of shorts in the market. Completely oblivious to, and there was really only like one entity that kind of knew something was going on, and it was this person here. And then they came in again, always around that kind of price level for some reason. Like, who was that person? I don't know. Let's look at the volume. Let's look at it let's drop down the ticks per row. Again, yeah, look. 130. In fact, let's do the buy sell volume so we can actually see. Yeah, look, 200, another 230, and then they came in again. Where was it? Can't remember where it was. It's really hard to see like this. So let me go back to Delta. There they are. So in the Delta, it's easier to spot them. That's them there. And then, yeah, another 200. And I wouldn't be surprised if, they also added to their size in and around, just, but not as obvious. And if we, in fact, let's drop it all the way to 1. It might be hard to read, but 1 tick per row. Let's see if we can spot where their order was. So their order, by the looks of it, yeah, they gapped the market. You can see how they gapped the market. They entered in and around probably this area here, and then caused the market to gap. What am I doing? Caused the market to gap here because they cleared the book, and then they had to find more. Another gap here, cleared the book. Pretty much gapped here, cleared the book. Let's go buy and sell. Yeah. Yeah, there's their order. So you can see how they gapped the market right there. If you're looking at every tick in price, they took 16, 16 executed 16. So basically the whole book. There were 16 available sell limits, matching up to their aggressive buy. So they took all 16 available here, another 16 available here, 22 available here. You see what I mean? They just gapped it. Boom, boom, boom. So very, very, and look, it's still gapping, still gapping. So they really gapping, 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 gapping all the way up there. Crazy, crazy stuff. What was it? 24, I think I had. Yeah, you can see them all there. But there was a lot of sellers. Again, a lot of sellers. You know, shorting this market, really trying to get down. If there wasn't news, I think this market would have been bearish. Genuinely, I think this would have been more of a bearish market because the sellers were very, very adamant. You know, they're constantly shorting it, constantly shorting it, constantly shorting it. Boom, 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 boom. And it was really only someone front running it for that news candle that made it happen. Otherwise, this would have been, I think, actually way more bearish, this market. But a lot of people got taken out, man. A lot of volume got taken out because there was a big buildup of sellers here. They got absolutely annihilated. And you can actually see where they all got annihilated. You see how the volume is all kind of spiked up in and around here, all above those highs. Those are all sellers getting spiked, getting stopped out. And then we've got a bunch of fresh buyers coming in again, buying it up. Very interesting. And now it's going to be most likely more of a bullish market. Where are we in terms of overall kind of structure? I mean, we're kind of out that range now. By the looks of it, we've just popped out above the range that we've had in the longer term. We still got some of these highs that are going to be obviously very pivotal points, but we're still quite far away. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually drift up into these highs as time goes on in the next few hours. Just generally the market calms down, it just starts trending. That could happen. But then again, we do have FOMC. FOMC, who knows, right? That it can be a big upset. We just don't know. So FOMC will shake this market up, maybe, potentially. If it does, it does. But yeah, that was a nice little bit of insider trading. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, guys, though, I don't have much time on this session. I do have other commitments at 3:30, so I've got a minute left, and then I've got to jump on a call. But ZT content, you got to run too. I got to run too as well. What's FOMC? FOMC is basically it's not Jerome Powell anymore. Someone in the chat explain FOMC, or just Google it, Nifa, because I do have to run. Just have a quick Google, but it's all about, you know, interest rates and the economy. It's a big thing. It generally shakes up the market. So my advice would just be to not trade it. Just stay away from FOMC. Okay, don't try and trade it because it becomes really crazy. The market, it's just not worth it. All right. But guys, I am back tomorrow. I do apologize. I only had an hour today. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you again. Hopefully some of you caught that long. I really hope you do. I know Lorna did. So well done. But yeah, take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.